Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy. You hopefully know where you're at by now. So super excited to do today's video. We are going to be taking a look at a package from Refyne. Let's get into it. Man, I have been so excited to check these guys out, and I don't know why I haven't got around to it yet. You know, as a self-proclaimed connoisseur of pens, not really. Anybody who is actually into pens, they will tell you that buying like hyped up EDC pens is like the worst thing to do. But that's what we like in this community. So okay, I had to splice that out for a second. Yeah, they probably would have been a good idea to check to see what was in the package. There was a a packing slip that had my address and all my information on it. So we'll look at these here in just a second. I am stoked for those. Those are the little mini notebooks that they have, and looks like we got a little Refyne pen. But these are what I'm after. And if you can tell, one is a little longer than the other. So recently, Refyne, well, let's go back a little bit. So the Refyne EP1 is like the staple in their lineup. That's kind of what's getting them out there. And a lot of people use the EP1, and it comes in a lot of cool metals. I'm gonna venture to guess. You can probably guess which one, what mine is. So let's go ahead and crack into this. These tubes are awesome too, man. The packaging is spot on. I like it a lot. Looks pretty much like a cigar tube. Yeah, check that out. That's cool. All right, so we got a little thank you note inside of there. And here is the EP1. So super stoked. I know I keep saying that, but man, I've been needing to check this out for a hot minute. And you know what? Right off the bat, this thing is not terribly heavy for it being copper. Check that bad boy out. Nice pocket clip. I like the contour look. It doesn't pop up too awfully much. I like that a lot. And I don't know, can we see? Yeah, you can see the milling, but the milling for this being copper is really good. It reminds me a lot of the Bastion. That's pretty awesome right there on top. What do we got? It looked like this one. What is this one? What size is this hardware? T7. So we've got T7, and you'll be able to take that pocket clip off or replace it. This will probably look pretty good once it's patinaed in with one of their black pocket clips. So let's see. Let's go ahead and bust out this one because I'm dying to see it. So this is the EP1L. So this is supposed to be the big boy, bigger version. This is actually the new version they just brought out not too long ago. Another thank you note. And I've been really wanting to check out the EP1, the L, but it was kind of only, I think, in black for a little while. I didn't really see the like silver or anything like that. Of course, got the CJRB out from Dan for the opening boxer knife for the day, because we are unboxing copper. You know what's crazy is they are both pretty. You know what? The little one might be heavier than the big one. That's crazy. But one of the key differences here is that this bigger one takes G2 gel refills. Check that out. Everybody loves gel refills. And this might come with blue ink. If it does, I would actually be pretty happy. I love writing with blue. I know that sounds like such a little thing, but you know, we do have an O-ring in here. but I do prefer blue. Just saves me from having to go buy blue ink. This guy, I think, is the Parker style refills. Schmidt. The Easy Flow 9000. But if I'm not mistaken, I think you can use Parker refills with this as well. Something a little bit easier to get to. O-ring on this guy too. Wham bam. Okay. I wonder, all right. Before I go deep diving too much into those, hold on. Oh, smack my lights around. So these are their little, like the little Write in the Rain notebooks. Field notes. There we go. I got there. I got there. All right. I think these are the dots too. I don't think they're lined. Yeah, they're dots. Still though, these things are slick. So I carry that little day planner with me everywhere. And it's got little spots for notes in it, but since it's more of a planner, it doesn't have like a crazy note section. So I was thinking I'll carry one of these in that little, that little note section. But I think this is a pretty sick little setup. Having these guys right here, yeah, that's sick. I'm gonna move these other two off to the side. So let's see how these guys write right out of the box. Right out of the writing box. All right. I have to look at them for like 2 seconds so I can realize which one's which is pretty funny. So the bolt action on these is actually super nice. I was kind of curious how the V shape would go, and it maneuvers easily. It's not a problem at all. Yeah, that feels great. Check, and here we'll do a little bit of a little sound bite. There you go. So there's your EP1L. EP1 is a little snappier. That second one was these feel, at least this one, I haven't got to feel the other one yet. This feels nice. So this is the, oh God, how do you spell their Refyne? So this is the Refyne EP1. We'll just write copper. Oh yeah, I like the way these write. And I like how they're just like kind of slim, but they're kind of weighted. It feels very nice. The fact that these bolts are also really small too. Whenever you're writing, because most people are going to twirl this in their hand. Whenever you're writing and this comes along the side and hits your wrist or your hand or your, the meat of your pointer finger, it doesn't really do like normal bolt actions where it kind of digs into the wrist or, the hand. I'll figure out what this section of my body is one day. But it doesn't dig in. So it can just kind of keep rolling, which is nice. So you can kind of get that natural roll when you're writing. So this one, ooh, I wasn't ready for that for it to write like that. This is a very this is like a fine tipped Pilot G1 refill. It's not like your really thick lines. It's kind of what I was expecting it to be, was super thick. But there you go. EP1, EP1L. Kind of see the difference in the writing there. Very similar though. And it's because this is definitely more of a medium tip right out of the box. So it gets that, it's kind of this one right here in particular is kind of a little chunky boy. There we go. No, they both feel awesome. So we'll take one more look. I'll actually put some use to them, and then we'll come back and we'll see how they're holding up. The prices on these really aren't bad, to be honest. Oh God, I had a coupon or something. I think I got both of these, and all three of these books, I think I spent like $90 for, well, yeah, all three of the books in the 2 pens was like $90. So I think that's pretty baller so far. So we'll see how they hold up. I really like whenever I get something new in copper, I really want to know how it's going to patina because that tells me what kind of copper it is. So we'll do some updates on these and kind of see how they're turning out. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this unboxing. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.